Classic student, how are you? I hope you must be fine, right? So, our first term's exams are over and we are starting the second term syllabus, right? So, we have to start the chapter matter. This is our third chapter, okay? And here we will study about the matter, okay? Apart from the matter, what we will study is here given. I'm showing you here, okay. So apart from the matter, which is the first topic, we will study characteristics of matter. We will also study about the activity we will read, right? I cannot demonstrate it, but yes, with the help of my voice and in the picture given in your book, I will try to explain that how air has a mass, okay. So this is a activity to demonstrate that yes, air has a mass, so it is a matter. Then we will study about the nature of matter. Then the last topic which we will study about is characteristics of particles of matter. What is the characteristics of particles of matter? Then one more point we will study, that what is Brownian movement and what is zigzag movement. Okay, so this is the topic. So let's start with very beginning. This is the homework which I'll show you at the last and I'll read for you what you have to do. Okay, so let's start. I think you all have the book, right? So take out your book if needed. Otherwise, if you can see in the screen, that is also okay, so that you can understand. It's not very tough, so you can understand it, right? So let's start. What we have to study is matter. So as I have explained, not sorry, explained, as I have underlined, you can see that anything which occupies space and has a mass is called matter. Okay, so this is a bookish definition. So let's understand, students. You are sitting on the chair, right, or over the bed, wherever. So wherever you are sitting, you are taking some space, right? Wherever you are sitting, you are taking some space and you have some weight. So, can I say that you are a matter? Yes, you are a matter. Apart from you, whatever you see around you is a matter. So, you must behind you must be window, a Godrej, a book, a notebook, a pen, a phone. All the things are matter. Why it is a matter? Because it occupies space and it has a mass. Air is also a matter, water is also a matter, tree, table, gold, silver, salt, sugar. Okay, this is the definition given in your book. But no need of writing these only. You can apply your brain and whatever you see around you, right? A bottle, a glass, a pot, all are matter. Okay, and you can write it as a example of matter. Okay, student. So let's move with the next topic, that is characteristics of matter. Characteristics of matter. So what is the characteristic of matter? Which what we have studied above. First is it has a mass. The second is it occupies space. So this is the two characteristics of matter. That something will be said as a matter only when it has a space and mass. So the two characteristics of matters are it occupy space and it has a mass. Apart from my explanation, I have also underlined it. So I request you to see from the video and underline it. Okay, student? So let's move to the next topic. Okay. So this is the third topic which we have to study is nature of matter. Nature of matter means how it will behave. How it will behave. We have learned about atoms and molecules in the previous chapter. So if you remember what is the atoms, I have underlined also. You can see atoms are the smallest unit of matter. Atoms are the smallest unit of matter. If I say anything is a matter, now suppose if I say the pencil is a matter, then it's if I start breaking it, I have already explained, but again I am explaining it. If I start breaking it, a time will come and I make it into small pieces, small pieces, small pieces. A time will come which I cannot further divide. So that is the atom. And that when the two atoms will combine, they will form molecules. Right? These we have already studied. Right? So we can say with these two, the atoms we have learned, the molecules we have learned, we can say that yes, matter is made up of very, very small particles which we cannot see from our eyes, which we need special equipment to see. Okay, now let's move to the example part of nature of matter. So here it is given that carbon dioxide, although this is written, the last line is written something wrong in the book, so I have made it correct. You can also make it correct in your book. So elements any elements like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, you all have learnt 10 till 10 elements, right? So hydrogen, helium, lithium, these all are matter, right? These all are matter and it is made up of very, very small particles called atoms, and atoms combine and they will form molecules, right? So it is in very short, nature of matter is that matter is made up of very, very small particles. Okay, Annie, like if an iron nail you have seen, it is also made up of very, very small particles. It's combined with one small particles, then another, then third, then fourth, and continue. And then it make a atom. Firstly, it is atoms, then it will combine, it will make molecules. The molecules will combine and they will form element. An element is a matter, a compound is a matter, a mixture is a matter. Okay, student? This is we are learning again. If you could not understand, please read the previous chapter because science is very, very related with each other. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. That is, we will learn here what is a characteristic of particles of matter. So the characteristics of particles of matter are it is always in motion. They are always in motion, right? This is the characteristic of particles, that it is always in motion. The motion can be a straight or a zigzag or regular or irregular, whatever, but there is a constant motion is there. Okay, but most of the time it is zigzag, it is random motion. It is random motions, means it is moving very, 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 very rapidly, very, very fast. That particles are moving very, very fast. You can see the diagram of Brownian moment here. It's given figure 3.3. You have also to draw the diagram in your notebook. You see how it is that zigzag, zigzag, anything you can make, and you can write it, the Brownian movement, right? It is shown by one of the scientists, that is Robert Brown, with his experiment that when he put some pollen grains in the water, he saw that that is moving very very fast in the water, and that movement he gave the name as a Brownian movement. Student, apart from my explanation, I am also underlining it so that you can write in the notebook as well as you can understand. So see the screen, last line, zigzag, zigzag. Movement of particle is called Brownian movement. Now what is zigzag? Means irregular. What is irregular? Random. Here and there. Means when you go to the prayer, you go in the straight line. Right? But when you'll not go into the straight line, somebody will be running somewhere in other directions, someone in other direction, few people in another directions, then that movement will be called as irregular movement, random movement, or zigzag movement. So the zigzag movement of a particle is called Brownian movement. The zigzag motion of a particle is called Brownian movement. Okay, student, I hope I am clear with my topic, what I am trying to explain. Okay, student. Now, one example. Have you seen ever in your life what is Brownian motion? I hope you have seen. I have also seen. So let's share the things. I think you will remember that yes, ma'am, I have seen the Brownian movement. Okay. So sometimes when you are sitting in the room, a beam of sunlight enter into your room. Right? A beam of sunlight enter into your room means एक छोटी सी लाइट, कहीं से सनलाइट की लाइट आती है आपके रूम में, कहीं से भी एक थोड़ा सा एक सनलाइट आपके रूम में आता है. So sometimes when a beam of sunlight enters a room, then what do you see? You see the dust particles there, the suspended particles in the air are moving very, very rapidly. Actually, that is the Brownian movement. And that Brownian movement you are seeing with your eye in the gases. Understood, student? I think it is clear now. Okay. So let's move to the next topic. That is how you will show air has a mass. This one you have also learnt in the previous class. So no need of writing the same as it is written in the book. Just try to understand the concept. So what you will understand? Let's see. In this activity, you have to show air has a mass. In this activity, you have to show air has a mass. So what we have taken one football. That football is deflated. Deflated means it does not have air in it. Okay, so we have taken one figure. See, you see the figure and you try to understand. Figure number 3.2. Right? So figure number 3.2. Here we have taken a deflated balloon. We have taken a deflated balloon and a beam balance. Right? In one side we have attached the deflated balloon and another side we have attached the sand. Okay, then what happened? What we will see that the weight of the sand is much as well as that deflated balloon is less. Right? Before that, what you have to do? That balloon, you have to, once you have seen that it is deflated and it is showing that sand is heavier and that deflated balloon is lighter, so that balloon will go up and the sand will go down, right? Now what you have to do, that deflated football, you have to blow the air in it, and again you have to tie over it on the beam balance. Then what you will see, you will may record that that football is heavier than the sand, or it is equal to the sand. So what it is, so what we are putting in the football, that is air. So air has a mass and it also takes space. So what is that? Air is also a matter. Okay, student, no need of going according to the book. You can use your brain, try to explain in your own words. Understood? So now the time for the homework. So let's move to the homework part. Yes, here. So you have to, I have given only 5 questions what we have studied. If you will write it, that will, the concept will be very clear to you. Okay, so let's see what is the first question. The first question is, what is matter? Give few example of matter. You can write it. Now only we have learned. It's question number 2. Write 2 characteristics of matter. Question number 3. Write one activity to show that air has a mass. Now only we have studied. Question number 4. What is Brownian moments? Draw the diagram of Brownian moment. Question number 5. Give one example of Brownian motion in gases. Okay, that's it. Thank you.